I'm Marlene Allen. I am the owner of Your Body Power. I'm a certified master quantum health activator and many more things. I specialize in midlife makeovers that reverse the debilitating effects of midlife aging. So let's go. Let go of what doesn't belong with love and quantum activations, of course. So quantum energy, that's what we're going to be working with today. So it transcends time and space. It's the actual healing and activation that happens in the past, in the present, and the future. It's all on the same continuum. Okay, so what we do now is going to affect everything on your continuums, right? So by tapping into the life force energy of your body and activating the intended beauty, love, and perfection of the optimally healthy human stem cell and using that to multiply into the surrounding cells of the organs to create a new growth of healthy cells. And that will replace the sick and old compromised cells and do an upgraded version, a healthy version that your body responds to, matching the beauty, love, and perfection of your own divine template. Okay, and the highest and best from God's source, right to you. So that's what we're doing today. And you'll notice the improvement here continuing over the course of days, of course, and you'll see some things and you'll notice some things right away. But then over weeks, you will be noticing maybe some other improvements or shifts or changes that you didn't recognize off the bat, right? So, and even months down the road, right? Some organs can take quite a while because they're dense, like the liver, for example, very dense, but it does heal quickly. It's just that because we're in 3D, we're in a 3D body, so we have 3D organs, and so we're working in these 3D time frames, right? So outside of that, I don't use that as an excuse. We're speeding this up and we're requesting it right now, right? So anything from now till whenever your 3D body actually, replies and responds, right? So that's what we're working in. So let the quantum energy clearings begin. Clearing and prep work I've already completed, and a lot of things I've already been working in, right? Clearings around the ability to have a fully optimal, fully functioning liver, colon, lungs, kidneys, and bladder. We're going for free of inflammation, infections, cancer, programs, dark energies, all that, right? So also looking at things in your blood, clearing on that for a while, any type of agreements that you made to maybe things that, reasons that you would to be ill or, benefits that you would get from that if you did not get, if you weren't in that situation. So those are things that we can clear on. Anything around you believing that you are less than what you really are. And, it's my whatever acting up again, or it's my, it's my infection, or it's my, illness. Well, first of all, take the word my out of there, because we're not personalizing this. We are not accepting it as something that you own. This is not for you to have. Okay, you don't want to have this, right? So taking the words, the personalization and owning the ownership out of these words that you use, because the words have frequency and vibration here, as we'll see in just a minute. So your energy centers, chakras, auras, this is the areas that I'm clearing. As a matter of fact, I think we should go through a little clearing here and something to get us grounded and able to accept all of the regeneration the way in an optimal fashion that I have in mind. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths in, or one deep breath in, and one deep breath out. And again, in and out. Very good. Okay, so let's close our eyes. And we can pretend that we are sitting in a lawn chair in our backyard or at the lake or wherever you're comfortable. Your feet are barefoot and they are on the earth, directly on the earth. The receptor sites in the bottom of your feet right now are picking up the electrons coming up from Mother Earth, healing energy, grounding you to Mother Earth. We're connecting now to Mother Earth. Beautiful healing energy coming up from the earth in through your feet, into the toes, into the feet, into the ankles, the shins, the calves, up through the knees. This energy is coming up the legs, to the hips, and into the pelvis area. We are going to, right now, we are clearing and balancing out this root chakra area. All the energy is there. Anything that doesn't belong, all dark energies, all anything to do with fear. Let's let that go. Let's just send a grounding rod. Here, we're going to connect up a grounding rod from our bodies and the energy bodies into the earth. So we're going to call that a grounding rod, and we're just going to send all the energies here that aren't yours, dark stuff, it doesn't belong. Let's just send that down that grounding rod into the center of the earth. All that energy is going straight into the earth. Beautiful. Let's get this root chakra balanced here. Very nice. All right. This energy is in the pelvis area. It is clearing, cleansing the sacral chakra. Very good. This area is for pleasure. It is for creativity, playfulness, happiness, and bliss. So often we're so serious as adults, we don't play as we should. This second chakra, I see it all the time. It's compromised in the majority of people, men and women. But women, this is our creativity here. This is where we create from. This is where we heal from. This is where we do, we're making a beautiful dish for dinner, right? We create it from here. This is our creativity. And we pull this energy in now, this beautiful, creative, optimal healing energy here, and claim it as our own, letting anything that does not belong. Oh, all failure. Let's send all this, any energies here that do not belong. Let's send it down the grounding rod into the center of the earth. Beautiful. All right, this beautiful healing energy is coming up the legs. It is in the solar plexus now. Clearing, cleansing, balancing, healing everything in this willpower, our will, our self-esteem center here. Everything in this area, all the organs and glands, anything that doesn't belong, the dark energies, send it down the grounding rod into the center of the earth. Let's let all the energy from our adrenals, all the energy from our nervous system, let it all drain, any excess down to the center of the earth. Letting all that energy just flow out. That's not required. That's excess energy, worrying, busyness, stress. Whew. Let all that thinking, all that go down, down, center of the earth. Beautiful. Let's bring in more of that earth energy now up through. We're into the heart center. Oh, clearing and cleansing, balancing this beautiful heart space energy. Let's let all failure energy go down into the center of the earth. All non-acceptance. Very nice. Opening up this heart space, opening up the lungs, breathing through the diaphragm, letting go of distrust, letting go of grief. Trust in ourselves. Let's bring that back in. Breathe into life. Very good. Letting more of this beautiful healing energy coming up the feet from Mother Earth now is up into the throat area. Cleaning, clearing, cleansing, balancing out this throat chakra, allowing us to speak our truth. Beautiful. All energy that does not belong, sending it down to the center of the earth. Now is the time for us to gain this wisdom, bring this wisdom in through the crown and speak it. Speak our truth. Very nice. Beautiful earth healing energy now coming through the arms, the fingers, up the back. Healing, clearing, cleansing. Now it's up into the shoulders, going up the jaw, nasal, behind the eyes, and now we're in this third eye area. Clearing, cleansing, balancing this chakra, the front and the back, bringing vision and beauty back in and letting go of anything that doesn't belong. Sending it into the center of the earth. Beautiful. Bringing this healing energy up through the feet, the center of the earth, up all the way now into the top of our head, now into the crown. Beautiful healing energy here. Opening up the crown to wisdom, to source, connection to ourselves. Beautiful. Clearing, cleansing. Nice. And this energy is coming up now from the crystalline center of the earth, up through our feet, all the way up our body, coming out the top of our head. And now, a sprinkler, a lawn sprinkler. It sprinkles beautiful, pure, clean energy coming down around our aura. All the layers of our aura now being cleansed and cleared. Beautiful. Letting go of all dark energies, letting everything that doesn't belong, sending it down to the center of the earth. Very nice. Ooh. All right, so one more area here we want to work in. Now we want to bring in some beautiful healing sun through the crown. We want to bring this in. It's healing energy. Let it go all the way through the head, the jaw, into the shoulders, into the arms, the fingers, coming down the chest, down the back. Beautiful healing sun energy, beautiful golden sun energy coming through, making its way down the center of your chest, torso, solar plexus, sacral, into the root now, the pelvis, the hips, down the legs, and the knees, clearing, cleansing everything on its way down, the shins, the ankles, the feet, and all your toes. Beautiful healing energy. Now let's bring our spirit all the way back into our bodies. We're about 34% in our body right now of the spirit, okay? So let's go ahead and see. Our little spirit is a mini me, and it is sitting on top of your head on a nice little magic carpet, just real comfortable there, just kind of hanging out, doing what it does, all clean, clear, all in perfect shape. All of its chakras or layers are all cleansed, just beautiful there on that magic carpet. And now we're going to lower the magic carpet so the spirit is now coming into the crown of her head, bringing the spirit in through behind the eyes now, animating your head, and through the jaw, into the neck, to the shoulders, coming into your arms. All 10 fingers now filled in with spirit. Spirit lowering still as it's coming into the chest. The torso coming down. It's filling in your back very nicely. All areas here into the solar plexus, into the sacral area and the hips. Lowering still now. Down the legs, down the knees, down the shins, calves, the ankles, and into the feet, and all 10 toes are all filled in now with spirit. Ooh, 100% in the body. We can feel the skin from the inside out, just like a balloon. Our spirit is totally 100% inside and enjoying its lively animation, experiencing all the experiences of your beautiful life. All right, all the way in. Very nice. Life force. Life force 100%, chakras all 100, auras all 100, no attachments. We cleared those earlier. All right, yes, very good. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Take a couple of deep breaths. And we've been working there. All right, life force is at 100%. This is the physical energy to the body, and it is the secret to longevity. We do require this life force. Here is the chart of our frequency of vibration, and this is in energy, so it's an energetic signature of who you are right now. Now, of course, this can change a little bit since energy can change from day to day kind of thing. So you want to keep your frequency up there, right? You want to keep your vibration resonating at a very optimal level. Okay, so in level, I don't even care for that, but in an optimal way. So as you can see at the bottom of this chart, some very low frequency vibrational emotions, right? So anytime that you're in fear or anger, jealousy is not even on the chart, it's so low. Whenever you're there, you're bringing that frequency of vibration down. And that's where the suffering, and I'm just getting by and everything hurts and nothing works for me. Right? That's why. That's because your frequency is there, right? So if you can at least just get up to neutral and just be not emotional, I'm just observing. Isn't that interesting? Okay, well, we'll go from here, do it differently, whatever it is. If you can just go to that willingness of being neutral, then you're good, right? But we really want to get a little higher than that. We want to get into the flow. Right? That's where love or above. That's where the things start working for us in synchronicities. Things start coming to us, our desires, right? We put out what we want and things really make their way back to us, and that's hardly work at all, right? So it's physical, it's emotional, it's mental, it's everything, right? So it's even your finances, money comes, it's everything happens when you have a resonance of that higher frequency. Right. So, and by doing what we're doing here today, we are definitely going to be increasing this for you because all the stuff that doesn't belong, all this dark stuff, whenever you let it out of your cells, that's when now you've got room. Whew, we can get lighter. We're lighter now. Whoa, we let all that heavy, dark density stuff out of our cells. Whew, now we can float. We can get up to where we want to be. Right? Happier cells, happier resonance. All right, so now we are connecting to the master cell. We're connecting. We are protected, grounded. Very good. Kidneys, bladder. We are letting go of all kinds of emotions here out of the kidneys and bladder. Ooh. Responsibility. Ooh, let's let that go. Shame, blaming, hatred, anger, frustration, unforgiveness. Let all this stuff go. Woo-wee. Very nice. Okay. All right, so we are sending this beautiful healing energy now to the kidneys. And let's just go through a few more slides here. The kidneys filter extra water and toxins from the blood. About 120 to 150 quarts of blood to create 1 to 2 quarts of urine every day. So they aren't just one big filtering sponge, though. Each kidney is a system of millions of tiny filters called the nephrons. Yep. And here are some questions around kidneys and problems that we may face, so we can ask ourselves. So what will it take to finally stop hypervigilantly seeking for what is wrong in my life and focus on the beauty all around me and within me instead? And what will allow me to express my emotions in a productive, healthy way? And what will it take to cease the self-judgment and criticism of others? What will it take to see every setback as a stepping stone rather than a failure? What is required to be free of my strangling lack of abundance? What does it feel like to completely trust that I will be supported in my attempts to create meaningful experiences? And what will it take to completely accept myself on all levels, regardless of all of my weaknesses and imperfections? And what will it take to infuse my life with selfless service to self, okay, and to some others, and a compassionate attitude towards others? These are questions that you can take online at any time and get answers for, right? And the affirmation we can say out loud together is, I accept myself the way I am. I am learning to accept others the way they are. So poor kidney health, toxins, genetics, they can cause a wide range of health problems. So kidney failure is when the kidneys stop functioning. 1 in 3 American adults are at high risk for developing kidney disease. Well, all the questions we just talked about there, you can see why, right? A lot of people have issues around that, yeah? You can see your adrenals on the screen here on the slide that sit on top of the kidneys. That is that's a gland, right? We're working in the kidneys, which is an organ. So promoting good kidney health, water, right? Cranberry juice is good too. Absolutely. So proper care can keep your kidneys running, properly. So stay hydrated, to take rid of the toxins. As a matter of fact, we need to stay really hydrated today for all the toxins that is coming out due to all the clearings that we're doing. So eating foods and fruits, a lot of fruits and vegetables, high in water, and avoiding soda and caffeinated drinks and limiting alcohol be great for the kidneys. So let's go into the kidneys right now. We are connected here to the master cell. Wonderful. Alrighty. Yes, we are ready. Okay. So let's send this beautiful healing energy now, matching the beauty, love, and perfection of your own master template. And the highest and best from God, source, to you right now. Sending this beautiful energy into the kidneys of this master cell, into the membrane surrounding the cell, into the nucleus, to all the organelles, all the mitochondria, all the spaces and places now inside this master cell, receiving this beautiful healing energy, and into the DNA strand itself. Checking for programs here. We're letting all these go. We're just letting all this go. We're sending it all down into the center of the earth. Beautiful healing energy there in the DNA strand, sending this gold healing energy through the strand. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. Healing and sealing. Very good. Back to the master cell. All places and spaces here, the master cell. Taking on this perfection. All last bit of any darkness here, any density. Let that go now. Very nice. Setting on this beautiful healing energy, this beautiful gold healing light coming through now into the master cell, matching all cells now of your kidneys are matching this beauty, love, and perfection of this perfected master cell. They're now all taking on the upgrade right now. Very nice, beautiful. Very good. Okay, and I'm getting about 31 days that the cells will be in regrowth. All right, and looking at the bladder, so the bladder, while filtering, the kidneys produce urine to carry the toxins away. The urine is sent through 2 tubes called ureters down to the bladder, where the urine can then leave the body through the urethra. So, okay, again, the estrogen levels or compromise or programs stopping us, right? There can be you can get a UTI, urinary tract infection. So infections here. And so be sure again to drink plenty of water. That's why if you drink water plenty every day, every hour, every half hour, every maybe 15 minutes if you can, right? And then keeping away from caffeine. Right? It irritates the bladder. So drinking cranberry juice instead, as it makes the bladder and urethra less hospitable to bacteria. So have a glass a day. They've got supplements too you could take. Yeah, and urinary tract infections are only secondary to respiratory infections in the numbers, prevalence, right? So the bladder and bladder cancer is being the 5th most common cancer in men. So again, water, cranberries, lifestyle, and letting go of these programs. Now, here's some questions you could take these offline too, and I get some answers for. Let's read them through real quick here for ourselves around bladder. What will it take to make change easier for me? What pressure am I under that I'm ready to let go of? What will it take for me to finally love myself completely? What would I do differently if I no longer felt so vulnerable? And what if I completely believed that my hopes and dreams can come true? What rules, traditions, customs, or behaviors am I afraid to let go of? And will releasing those rules really end in disaster? What can I do to be a little more spontaneous? What do I keep blaming my problems on and giving my power to? What will it take to stop it? What will it take for me to be completely in balance with my sexuality? Remember, the bladder is in the sacral chakra area. That's the sexuality, power, creativity. So the affirmation, we could say this out loud. I easily release all rules and programs that are keeping me stuck in old programs. It is safe to be vulnerable now that I am an adult. I am completely comfortable in my own skin and in my sexuality. I could quickly transmute all dark negative energy and thought forms into light positive energy and thought forms. I no longer feed the dark side. Very good. So let's see if we're ready to move on to regeneration. I get yes. Very good. Okay, so we're connected here to the master cell of the bladder. Beautiful healing energy, connected, protected, grounded. Very nice. Bringing in this beautiful healing energy now, matching the beauty, love, and perfection of your own master template. And the highest and best from God's source to you right now. Ever that happens to be for you. Taking on this beautiful healing, this gold God healing energy coming into the master cell, into the membrane surrounding the cell, into the nucleus in the center, all the organelles. Beautiful, all the mitochondria. Taking on this beautiful healing energy, all the energy centers, all the spaces and places now in this master cell, taking on this perfected version from your own master template. And the highest and best from God, source, to you right now. Very nice. Let's check the DNA strand. Let's check for programs here. And letting go of all those programs. Let's just send all that now down to the center of the earth. All darkness, all density, all programs telling your bladder to be compromised, telling it to get a urinary tract infection, telling it to be hospitable to infections. Letting all that go. bringing back creativity, pleasure, fun, bliss. Beautiful. Yes. Sending all that down to the center of the earth. All the negativity, density, darkness. Beauty, love, and perfection of your own master template. Coming online, very nice, oh, beautiful. Healing and sealing now of the master cell of this DNA strand. Very nice. Checking now for the light in the cell here. Beautiful. Bringing this light into this master cell. Total 100% optimal. Now is matching this beauty, love, and perfection to all cells of your bladder. All cells of your bladder now taking on the upgrade from this perfect master cell. Your bladder. Beautiful upgrade here. All the cells are happy. Oh boy. Taking on this beautiful healing energy. Okay. Very nice. Let's check here. The cells are all in regrowth. Beautiful. And I'm getting an average of 28 days. 28 days for the bladder to be in this regrowth period. And we do require another drink. So yeah, and you're going to be wanting to hydrate the body throughout this whole period, right? So if you can make a concerted effort to continue with being optimally hydrated for these 45 days, your body will love you and you will get the best results from this upgrade that we did here. So just know that the water that you take in, let's make sure that that's filtered and as clean as possible. The foods that you eat, organic, clean, healthy, whole as much as possible. Anything you put into your body, just know that it has the effect of helping you, assisting you with this process of upgrade, or it could actually halt or stop or slow the process of this upgrades. Things such as sleeping pills or painkillers. Not telling you not to take those. Just know that they could have an effect, negative effect, right? Same with alcohol, drugs, that kind of stuff, right? So make choices, accordingly, your own lifestyle, right? Now, another thing you could feel is maybe a little achiness or warmth, maybe in some of the areas here that we're dealing with today. So kidneys, maybe if they ache a little bit, that could be normal. Okay, so just in the first day, maybe 2 up to 3, maybe that could be a normal thing, or a little. Being a little tired is actually part of that too, right? So you could be feeling a little tired. Just a little nap would help you out with that. It's just mostly for the first 3 days. Now, another thing that is recommended is to being out in nature as much as possible, unplugging from the stressors of life and getting into the natural biorhythms of nature. It's essential that we get balanced with the biorhythms. Now, that means leaving your cell phone at home and everything else, maybe bringing that journal with you and some of those questions that we went over earlier. And you can ask yourself, ask your higher self, your body, your cells, to give you answers. You demand answers, and then just sitting there quietly until you get them. Journal them. Being thankful, being grateful for how your body is watching out for you all the time, keeping you warm or cool and healthy, right? So if you do have a chronic condition, again, it's recommended that we do a session together, find the unique things blocking health for you, and let those go. And we will send a link for that in an email that will be coming out here shortly. So I want to thank you for attending. The recording of today's session will be emailed to you here after it's rendered today. And I want to thank you all for taking the time for doing this for yourself, right? For Let me come back on here. Yeah, absolutely. For taking this time out for yourself to give yourself this gift, this beautiful healing gift, and to right now your body knows that you're serious, that you are loving it, and it is responding by taking on this beautiful upgrade of new cell growth, letting go of all that doesn't belong. So giving yourself the nourishment, the hydration that it requires to continue to keep this going is all that's required, and you are definitely loved. Your cells are loving you right now. I can see them. They're real happy. They're real happy cells. They're basking in this golden energy, and just you can just see the health coming back. Right? They're just beaming with love and health. So so thank you, thank yourself, thank your body. You're absolutely wonderful, and I appreciate every single one of you. So again, my gratitude, my gratefulness. Namaste.